Thanks everybody for tuning in. I've just started to watch the launch of the brand new BMW 1300GS. Now, they haven't unveiled it as yet, but you may well remember on my social media this afternoon, I said there was going to be a very special surprise. Well, here he is. This is my firstborn, Alex, and let me tell you, 21 years ago he was an even bigger surprise, but enough about that. Alex is a bit of a motorcycle enthusiast. I tell you what, why don't I shut up and allow you to introduce yourself to everybody on Really Good TV.
Really Good TV, very privileged to be on. Thank you very much for having me.
Do we say cheers with a cup of tea?
I think we do, yeah.
Oh, sláinte.
Sláinte, yeah, with a cup of tea. All right.
So anyway, enough of the small talk. We've got to watch this. I have to say, first of all, the presentation, it's very much like an Apple event, isn't it?
Definitely a big unveiling, yeah, totally.
What do they call the fella at Apple now? Tim Cook?
Tim Cook, yeah.
I mean, look at this guy's in his combats there as well. So
very professional.
It's very Apple-esque. I'm sure. I wonder how many people are watching this now. I mean, look at the side of the YouTube channel there.
Yeah, look at all the comments there rolling in already.
Yeah, but they're not good.
That one doesn't look good.
Are they just going to bring out an even sort of broader range of haters with this new bike?
I think, yeah, there's always going to be GS haters, but we'll leave them to be.
I don't want to start with a negative. What's your thoughts so far? What do you think it's going to be? Depending, what I'm not depending on, because we've all seen the leaked photographs. Do you think they're
exactly
real?
Yeah, like that's the thing. So we got our first leaks maybe 2 weeks ago with what looked to be like a lightweight version, like a stripped down GS nearly. I mean, it kind of neglects its heritage of being a big bulky boy, you know. So I don't know what kind of road they're going down here. But I mean, it's supposed to be more powerful. So.
That's going to take some beating, though, in fairness. That's the 1200, not the 1250. I rode a 1250 only a couple of weeks ago. Couldn't believe how much extra power there was. And that's the reason I'd sort of held off upgrading my 1200, because I thought the 1250 would very much feel the same, even though a lot of you 1250 riders out there had said, no, it's a different animal altogether. So I have no doubt, after witnessing that extra power in the 1250, I just thought, well, I came home, didn't I, and told you.
Totally, yeah.
I was riding it with the BMW Motorrad, Joe Duffy in Dublin. And God, I was really shocked at how much difference there was. Now, here we go. So, there's no unveiling as such, because that's the bike there being ridden over the mountains.
Yeah, which is the leaked bike that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
So, were the leaks official?
Well, they've got them right, whoever leaked them. Right, shall we talk about the elephant in the room first of all? The lights, the headlight?
Yeah, go for it.
What do you think of that?
I think it looks like a Chinese copy of a big bike. Why on earth have they gone for that?
I'm sure there's some sort of, well, I'm sure they've spent millions, redesigning this, and that it's all to do with safety and everything else. But, you know, my eyesight on the road, if I saw that coming towards me, I'm never going to see that more than 25 yards away from me. 25 yards or beyond, it's just going to look like a big orb with my eyesight.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that doesn't matter in the dark or, you know, slightly dim lighting. But it doesn't look like a GS. You know, the asymmetrical headlight that you're used to seeing.
I know.
Makes it a GS when it's head on in front of you.
I mean, the GS headlight, as we all know, which is instantly recognisable with bikers and non-bikers, you know, that's going to be gone really with this. But then I suppose this will take over. Yeah. So from now on, people will think, oh, that's the new GS. That's the GS 1300.
Totally, yeah. Maybe we're just a little too attached.
But are they doing a bit of, are they doing that with the headlight? I'm sure there's an element of that with the headlight. You know, that they're making it like that so it stands out, you know, and let's face it, no other bike at the moment has a headlight like that.
Of course, yeah.
You know, even with the Triumph bikes at the moment, the Street Triple, the new version, the RS, that has the angry eyebrows.
Yeah, of course.
And it's very Ducati-esque. So there's only a certain amount you can do with headlights. So I suppose they have...
yeah, especially when everybody's kind of doing the same thing, going the same way, using the same instruments, like all of the, you know, the DRL kind of style lights that are just like the line of LEDs or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, at least they're trying to make their own mark and not just following everybody else's. I wonder, you see the way they're kind of set up in the factory there. I wonder, can you do like a tour of the BMW factory? You know, I've seen photos and I think they have like the old model GSs. Like what was the original one, the R80. GS, yeah.
Was that back in the 80s? It was back in the 80s.
I think it was, oh God, it could even be older. But I know they're celebrating their centenary now. BMW Motorrad.
Yeah, and also their 1 millionth Boxer engine.
Of course, yeah.
But no, they brought the R80 out in the 80s.
Yeah.
And then the 1100 came in the 90s.
That's right, yeah, in the 90s. The 1100GS. And that was the first fuel-injected one, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, starting at the 1100.
I know it was the first model with telelever suspension.
Right, okay.
This drives my wife and Alex's mum crazy, by the way, when we're sat in the house at dinner talking about bikes. So we're probably a good place for us to come and talk about bikes.
Yeah, that's why we've been kicked out of the house and had to resort to the shed.
Now here we go. He's on the stage here, right? Yeah. So it looks like there's 4 different models
there.
It's
very Steve Jobs kind of presence. Like,
that's what I was saying, yeah. It's very Apple-esque, this. But look, there's no... You see, if I was doing this, I'd have the bike covered with a big black cloak.
Yeah, totally.
You know, as I have done on my videos in the past. New bike video. Can't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
And then I've often thought that works against me because you can't put the name of the bike in the heading on YouTube.
Oh yeah, because
so
it's revealing it. Yeah, totally. So nobody watches the video. No, it's that. But I think they should do something like the sort of Lamborghini cape. Yeah. Where they're at the convention or whatever and they whip it off.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, at least we get to see...
And a few sort of scantily clad females in bikinis and that. That's what I would do. I'm just saying, right? Don't let me ever be in charge of BMW launch events.
No, I'm not sure the Germans are too fond of that.
Controversial. Anyway, this is clearly the bikes. Here we go. Right, so... strong, agile, more athletic. Sounds like marketing ploy to me. So marketing talk. And I hate that crap. Do you know what? I think everybody's wise to marketing talk now as well. So
I'd say, do you know what? Here's my prediction or assessment of the whole situation. I reckon they launched the leaks on purpose, to gauge what people's natural feelers were and gripes were, Then they made their argument and their sales pitch on the results from the leak. Yeah. So people are saying, oh, it's so much smaller, it doesn't have as much road presence or whatever. Now they're marketing on the fact that it's smaller and lighter and bigger isn't better. That's exactly what they're doing.
So do you think they've just written the script within the last 3 days?
Yes, I do.
That could be a very, very true thing, actually. Right, 4 variants, here we go. So what's this modular design?
Yeah, modularity.
Okay, more marketing ploy.
Yeah, there we go.
You can do that with your bikes anyway.
What is it? Taking the panniers on and off. You could do that with that.
Change the seats. That's all new, Alex.
No, yeah, brand new.
Not.
This is like the latest iPhone.
It really is, isn't it? It's been the same with so many releases this year with cameras, phones, and now the BMW GS. However, we won't knock it. I really want to love this bike. You know what?
I'm trying very hard. No, this is like waiting. You don't want to buy the next phone because you know that there's another one coming down six months down the road.
Yeah. Alex hasn't ridden this GS. He's in the course of getting his license. I hope you don't mind me saying that.
No.
He knows more about motorbikes than I do, and I can't actually go out and buy a motorbike or even start talking about a motorbike because he knows more about them than I do.
Yeah.
The only one time, do you mind me saying this? The only one time he rode on the GS with me is at Pillion. We went off-road. Of course we did.
Yeah.
And I think, how far did we get?
About 10 meters.
There is a video somewhere on the channel.
You posted that, I forgot.
Now, the great thing was Alex had a camera in his hand whilst he was, let's not miss the launch here. Alex had a camera in his hand whilst he was sat on the back of this bike here. So when he fell off, he fell off first and he carried on filming and watched me fall off.
I witnessed that happening in slow motion and pressed record on the camera as we were falling down. Timing is just beautiful.
Okay, enough about that. Let's get back to the launch. So the trophy model, the white model, that looks like the basic road version. Don't like the colour scheme of that at all.
I feel like they're giving us steak before the chips here. The trophy.
How do you like your steak?
Not the same colour as that light white. That's quite boring.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. It looks like a bog standard entry level 1300 GS.
Definitely doesn't have a lot going for it.
I wouldn't be going for that colour. What about this next colour here now? What's that? The trophy.
Yeah. Now that's definitely with that paint job. That has to be like a Dakar version. You know, that's definitely the adventure style off-road rallying.
Did you know, by the way, that there's an Irish rider heading off to the Dakar next year, 2024.
No way.
He leaves in January. Oran O'Kelly is his name. I know his dad.
Wow.
But I'll tell you what, because I remember watching Charlie Bowman, incidentally, who was at the event to raise money for Oran to go off and do the Dakar. He was in Ireland 2 weeks ago. It was a fundraising event. But I remember watching Charlie Bowman and Ewan McGregor. Sure, you watched one of those series with me, didn't you?
Oh, of course, yeah.
When they went on the GSs. That was a great advert for the GSs, of course. I wonder, can you imagine if Oran goes off to do the Dakar rally next year on the 1300 GS? Maybe he'll take the trophy.
Yeah, there you go.
So clearly the trophy here is the off-road
definitely
version.
seems to be.
Looks like a push-nut motor off-road. And the next one, of course, is triple black. Now, I love that colour scheme.
Yeah.
Well, of course I do. Because it's there.
It's completely timeless. Like it's, it definitely looks a bit heavier. It's got a bit more weight to it than the light white, I guess.
Oh, in terms of plastics?
Yeah, a few more bells and whistles, possibly.
Yeah.
What is it? It looks definitely a bit more raised. Oh, right, okay, elevated suspension.
Because they're saying now, look, so they've reduced the weight here. Now you're saying it looks heavier. It looks deceiving. They've reduced the weight from 249 kilograms, which was on the weight of the 1250 GS, and they've reduced that to 237 kilograms. However, look, the power has gone up as well. So the 1250 had 136 brake horsepower, if I remember rightly, and 143 newton meters of torque. The new 1300 has 145 horses and 149 newton meters of torque. So it's about 8% increase. Again, you'll feel that without a doubt. No problem.
Especially if it's lighter. What is it saying here? All aluminium.
Yeah.
That's fuel tank as well.
237 kilograms reduction from 249 on the 1250. Wow. So that's a good weight saving, isn't it? The last colour here. How the hell do you say that? Can you imagine going into a showroom and asking for that?
Yeah. No, I'm definitely going to do that wrong. Option 719.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tramontana.
Yes.
Hello. Can I just order?
Oh, my Tramontana, please.
The cigar. Do you know what, mate? I'll just have the green one.
Yeah, just that one. Yeah. It's cool though. It's kind of like a British racing green, you know, with the gold wheels as well. It definitely looks the part. Aurelius green. Nice. I like that.
That's my favourite colour, the green.
100%.
And here we go. Look, so the triple black has. And I've often thought, would they ever bring in an electric windscreen? They've done it. But it looks like they've only done it on the triple black and the green.
Is it? It's hard. They're throwing out so many options here for each different alternative. It's like, does the stuff that the triple black comes with come on option 719? Or are they completely separate?
Yeah, exactly. So what I do love is that the indicators on the triple black and the green one
on the guards
are built into the hand guards. That's really nice. I love that. And smoked indicators. Is that on the triple black, the smoked indicators? I don't know.
See, I'm not. They're just throwing things out at us here.
Yeah. Anyway, nice little accents. I love that. Except when you drop the bike, of course.
Yeah.
Then it's going to cost you about €800 to replace your handguard because it's got the indicator built in.
Yeah, it's not just a bit of plastic. Like it's a bit of plastic with an LED.
We won't be going off roading on that one.
Let's try our best.
No. Anyway, the electric seat is brilliant. The seat heating and the centre stand on the triple black is great. Again. Nothing new there. The 1250s and the 1200s already have that sort. Well, not the 1200s, but the 1250s already have that sort of stuff. I love the gold wheels as well on the green one. The green and the gold wheels, absolutely stunning.
Pairs beautifully.
This is interesting, the automatic suspension. So for short asses like me, when you come to a stop, now Ducati have just adopted this as well on their
the new Multistrada.
The Multistrada, yeah. So, and I think that's a great thing. So when you come to a stop, Harley Davidson have done it. maybe that's where I'm getting confused.
Is it the Pan America that was first
So
put out on?
if Ducati haven't done it already, I know it's on the way, but Harley have it on that on that one. Yeah, so it's brilliant for short asses like me, so the bike doesn't fall over at traffic lights.
When you can't touch the floor.
Or when you come to a traffic light and you lean the bike over and put your hand on the car next to you. All right, mate, have you got the time?
Yeah. just hang it on here for a minute, yeah? That's pretty cool.
Now, it's not saying anything about the electrics yet. I presume, well, I would hope that there's a
few
host
gadgets.
Well, rider modes built into that. I mean, it'll probably be the usual road, rain, user.
Yeah.
You're not going to be getting a track mode on a GS, that's for sure. Although, who knows?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're talking about modularity here, you know. Maybe that's something that people want to mod into.
Yeah. But what's your thoughts so far? I mean, that's it. That's the unveiling. What's your thoughts of those 4 models of the R1300GS?
I think we're coming to an end there. They're kind of closing the curtains on us. I'm not as disappointed as I originally thought I would be.
Really?
You know, yeah. With
That's good.
when the leaks were put out and the bikes looked nothing like a GS. You know, now maybe I'm just a complete fool to marketing here, and they've totally sold me. Yeah, that's the thing, you know.
I think we all are.
But
I don't know why they haven't shown us any shots of. Well, the other thing as well, of course, they haven't given us any sort of technical specs. I'd love to know, first of all, does it come in a low chassis version? What is the seat height? I suppose all of that's probably going to be up on the website as we speak.
And another thing,
the
colours, they have based the variants on what colour they are. So can you not get a triple black in, of course, a different colour? Can you not get a trophy in a black? Can you not get an option 719?
You mean, can you not get the specification on a triple
exactly,
black?
with a different colour scheme.
I see what you mean, yeah. That would be a twist to the modularity, wouldn't it? If you could only choose this model if you wanted an electric windscreen, or that model if you wanted the smoked indicators and the handguards.
Exactly.
So, yeah, there's got to be some flexibility. You're going to have to be able to change things around.
I think they have to, because if everybody wants a sort of adventure style GS in this new spec, they're all going to be the exact same colour. There's going to be a crowd of people at Dakar for the next few following years, and they're all going to have the exact same bikes.
Yeah. You'll have to wear a number on your back.
to tell it apart. Or maybe you have to just paint them yourself.
I love the double silencer on the green one. How do you say it again? Tramontana.
Tramontana.
The double silencer, beautiful aesthetic. That do you know what? It's an eye catcher, and of course that's going to be the most expensive one.
Yeah.
But I wish again they'd told us some sort of idea of pricing. But I suppose that's going to be different wherever you're based.
I wonder, will there be much of a difference though in each model? Like from what we saw, I think the static white or the light white is going to be the bottom tier.
Yeah.
And we're going to work up from there, maybe to the triple black.
Yeah.
With the rally kind of on the same level.
Yeah.
Because they're two different purposes.
The triple black has those handguard indicators, which I do love. Thing. In fact, the more I talk about them, the more I'm thinking, I have to have them.
Yeah, you're getting very excited here.
And an electric windscreen and heated seats. Oh, no. And, of course, triple black is my favourite colour. If only you could get some gold wheels on it. I'm sure you can do that. But the green, it's an unusual colour for a motorbike. It's weighing heavily towards the Triumph colour scheme.
Triumph Heritage style, I like it.
It's not a bad thing, I think it's beautiful. But you know, the type of man who or lady who drives a green, a sort of a deep green BMW GS, I mean, you're going to be an absolute twat. Everybody's going to know, he's definitely 100% twat.
You've just ruined the option 719 sales for the next year.
I bet he carries...
They're now coming in blue.
No, the man who drives the green one, right, he'll carry the cigar cutter in the rear pannier. No, his slippers will be in the rear pannier, right?
With his robe.
The cigar cutter will be in the side pannier.
Very nice.
What do you reckon?
I don't know. Maybe whoever's on the triple black then will be in a hoodie, on their blacked out bike. Like it's still exciting and it's still beefy.
Yeah.
They just do look a bit like, I know they're marketing on this whole bigger isn't better kind of thing.
That's
but
right.
Look at the presence that has.
I know. I think one thing for sure, was that you or the seat?
It's my seat. Yeah, any chain lube or
Excuse me. You need more than that. What were we saying? The market? Yeah. Talking of which, I think we'll have to round this video off because we're talking for ages here.
Complete
this is what it's like at lunchtime and dinner time in our house, folks.
This is why we get kicked out of the house.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I think the sales of the 1250 GS have just gone stratospheric.
Definitely.
And I know, because I'm one of them, for the last 6 months I've been holding back, on upgrading the 1200.
I wonder, are they going to cut off 1250 availability straight away now?
You'd wonder.
Like Apple would do when the next iPhone comes out.
Oh my God, that would be a twist. Yeah. But second hand, outside of BMW, second hand
prices,
I'd say prices are just going to shoot up. And availability is just going to go down.
Oh yeah, 100%. So, and that's why the exclusivity of them will go up. I mean, that's a future classic.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a timeless body.
Yeah. Tell your mum that, will you?
I think it would mean more coming from you.
No, she doesn't listen to me anymore.
How is ride assist going to work on a motorcycle? You see that in option 719?
But you see all the new bikes are coming out with it now. Again, Ducati are coming out with it.
I hear everybody talking about it, but is it does it beep when you're getting close to something, like a parking sensor?
I hope that's all it does.
Does it automatically adjust your speed?
No. Surely, I would feel very unsafe if the bike started slowing down for me. So I hope it only beeps.
It could be dangerous. Imagine you're going around a corner, leaning, and all of a sudden your bike starts braking when you didn't ask it to. That's a recipe for disaster.
Well, as long as it's got all the lean sensitivity, the IMU, the 6-axis IMU,
that's not going to work very well.
Imagine, from God. 80 down to 20, with a 45-degree angle. Be some crack. No, surely to God, it can't turn the speed down. It can't slow you down.
But it says collision avoidance. How?
Again, that'll be,
Is that not for the lorry drivers who are falling asleep on the road? Nobody's falling asleep on a GS.
Yeah. Surely, like I say, it has to be a beep. Or the indicators as well in the handguards, they'll probably, I would have thought there'd be some sort of
sensor.
Exactly. Okay. To illuminate, your blind spot. Cars have it now on their side mirrors.
The side mirror.
It'd be that sort of crack, won't it?
Okay.
What's the other thing there?
That's a bit of a gimmick. See that, the milled parts?
That's marketing ploy again, though, isn't it?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I only want the new R1300GS if it's got milled parts. Excuse me, young man, can I have milled parts on my Taramunatana bike? Milled parts. Jesus. Right, okay.
That's interesting about the reason behind the headlight. So it has a high beam, a low beam, and a curve beam all integrated.
Yeah, but a lot of bikes that have the corner and the adaptive headlights, So when you lean the bike over, that's all part of the IMU, and they market it as the headlights can actually illuminate around corners. Yeah. Bollocks! It's just, we're all victim to this marketing ploy.
Yeah, we are being sold.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. So.
Did he just say Tetris? I believe he did.
Tetris components.
Tetris components. It's like they slot together.
You're too young to remember Tetris. Yeah. I remember waiting in the waiting room whilst your mum was giving birth to you, and I was sat playing feckin' Tetris. That's what Tetris means to me. Tetris means stress.
Yeah, lovely. Real futuristic stuff here.
On that note, folks, we're really going to have to wind this up. On that note, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts, or let us know. This is mad. Your first ever YouTube video with me.
I mean, maybe everybody else has a different opinion. Maybe we're just...
This is what it's all about. This is obviously all subjective. You're all going to prefer your own colours, and your own accessories. I just can't wait to get it. This we're doing live, of course. So I can't wait to get onto the BMW website now and try and get into the tech specs. Stay tuned, actually, on that note. If you're not already a subscriber, stay tuned and become a subscriber. And give us a like if you like this chat between Alex and myself, father and son moment. And there'll be lots more videos to come, I'm sure, on the brand new BMW R1300GS. And again, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks a million for tuning in, folks. Should we do one more sláinte with our cups of tea? Strong stuff. Sláinte.